Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is YBRC. Welcome to the one and only Kayak Music Reviews. We are here today. Oh my goodness, this is the first episode since last summer. So episode 13, we are on the official 5th season of the Kayak Music Reviews. And boy, am I glad to be back, man. This has become inarguably one of my favorite series to do. Probably like the only series that I do at this point as well. But man, I'm so happy to be back out here on the yak. The weather is nice enough again. You know, it's a crisp 70 degrees today. Yeah, so let's do a little catch up. Let's play a little catch up as we do every spring. You know what I'm saying? A little bit about me, a little update going on here. I am almost done with my second year of teaching. It's been pretty good thus far. I just had the last couple of days off. Met with the homie from Italy. He was staying here for a couple of days, and so I took a few days off. Yesterday we had this thing called Grandparents' Day. Now it's smooth sailing to the end of the year, and so other than that, man, you're pretty much, again, not a lot happens in your boy's life here. You're pretty much all caught up on my life, essentially, just knowing that I'm almost done with my second year. Now, enough about me here. We got to get into the music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got to, to be honest, again, I know I mentioned this a few episodes ago, a few seasons ago, if we're counting them by seasons based on the year. But basically, it feels like everybody's just kind of, they're doing their own thing, man. Like, people are living their own lives, you know what I'm saying? To be honest, we haven't got much music in the past year or so, since the last Kayak Music Review that I made. But that's okay, because you know what? We're, most of the crew that, is of the old Discord, I guess, class, if you will, is kind of just doing their own thing, working, going to school, like that type of thing. So fortunately, we have got a few drops in the past year or so. From what I can recall, I'm going to just stick to kind of 2025 here. Just very recently, we got a few drops. We got one from Disciple Revy. I believe it's like a full-length album, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't tapped into that much yet. I know he's dropped a few other singles that I can't recall off the top of my head for the life of me here. But shout out to Revy, man. He hit me up on Instagram and basically was like, hey, is the KMR coming back this year? I'm like, oh, absolutely, man. It's just got to be a little bit warmer. But we're here, we're here now. So he's been doing his thing. He's been dropping some songs. The most recent thing that has come out has been Jay Legend's Ambitions, which I was just listening to on the way here because it's on Spotify. And overall, I thought it was pretty good. It's like more of a pop fusion kind of song, like I don't want to say hyper pop, but I also don't want to say like pop punk either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle a little bit, I guess. It's very fitting of Jay's traditional style, if you will. Other than that, I really don't think we've got much. Today, obviously, the song that we're going to be taking a look at is Bruno Mckenzie's song called Christmas Lights, I believe it's called. It features somebody I've never heard of before, but I'm all ears to hearing people I've not heard of before. So I don't believe I've actually reviewed any Bruno songs on the KMR before. So this is going to be something that's rather unique, rather new, if you will. So I guess we got to start with the How I Know Bruno. Boy, oh boy. How do I know Bruno Mckenzie? This is a long story that goes very far back, but we're going to condense it just for all of you out there. Basically, we had an internet beef back in the day, back in late 2018 into the early part of 2019, and pretty much the entirety of 2019. Eventually, I think I kind of, resorted back to being like, okay, I'm kind of in the wrong for most of this thing, and so ultimately in 2020 we kind of became cool again and not, sworn in stone enemies anymore. And then the whole if my OGs can recall back to this time, the whole ETX versus Goat Gang thing happened and transpired, and I think since then we've kind of been on pretty good terms. last December, we dropped our first collab together titled Haunted Tragedies. You can go ahead and find that on my channel if you want. You know, it's up to you. If you already tapped into it, I appreciate you a lot. And yeah, and now he's announced that he's basically coming up with this EP, which is going to be dropping sometime later this month. I believe it's like late May, like the 28th or something like that, titled the Lotus EP. So looking forward to that. Overall, we've kind of been in good accord since the year 2020, which has been pretty good. It's been a fast 5 years, I definitely say. So that's how I know Bruno. The songs that I've been bumping recently that have been within the community, to be honest, I don't think I really have, unfortunately. Now, speaker Tadbit, I don't think I really have any. I got the SRS XB41, which is what we see here on the speaker review. Not the speaker, good lord. The Kayak music reviews every time I come out here and drop one. So I just pulled it out, realized that it was at full battery, and I said, you know what, we're gonna do a Kmart this weekend. So I traveled from where I live now back over here to the home pond, and we're ready to go, ready to review this song, Christmas Lights. Let's go ahead and get into this. The first Bruno Mckenzie review on the KMR. This is Christmas Lights. So this features Sebastian Padilla. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not, but that's what we're gonna go with for the sake of today's KMR. I like the nature ambience so far. I like the little birds chirping in the background. It's nice to hear birds chirping in the background when there's actual birds chirping in the background, you know what I mean? Whoa. I like the high pitched Bruno, I do. Dude, this is a vibe, bro. I like how chill it is. This must be the feature? Okay. Sometimes I feel like the enemy. Don't go down this path I want. Wow, that double is nice. And I'm still dealing with this pain every day, and this sweet poison is my way to escape. So tell me, are you really there for me? My therapy is this plant I breathe, and I'm watching it fall down, 'cause I don't even know who I am for most of the time. I'm just losing my mind, but I need you so bad in my life, so no matter the climb, don't leave me behind. Christmas lights. All right, between their two verses, that's really smooth. Wow, like you almost couldn't even tell where the one ended and then the chorus re-began. With pain more than all of us, and I see shadows casting down on the one I used to crown.
Get the fuck out of here! You don't fucking know me, bitch! Get the fuck out of my sight! I hate you! I fucking hate all of you! Get the fuck away from me! Get away! I'll fucking kill you! I will fucking kill you! I will
Bruno?
kill every single one of you! Get the fuck away from me!
Whoa, what is this? Like, it's, whoa.
Your imagination free from pain until you saw what the world contains. You were just a kid hoping for some shine. The poison in your roots wasn't realized. Addictions corrupted your family tree. Everyone you know losing everything. You were just a kid looking at the night, but you didn't see any stars align. Look for shooting stars that you look for hope, but your inner child has lost its tone. You were just a kid who was full of love, but now the world is showing its form at once. You see all the shadows that have come, the voice in the distance saying,
Okay, I heard this part. I heard this snippet. Run. Yeah.
Believe you better.
This is in the trailer.
Hey! Oh boy, you better. So give it time, give it space, run away.
Whoa.
You can see so high.
Dude, what the hell?
Run away. You were just a kid waiting for the sun. Up in the moment.
There's so much happening in this song that I gotta unpack here, dude. Like, sorry if I've been kind of silent. Holy moly, dude. Whoa. I was not coming out here today and expecting something like that, to be honest. Wow. Dude, what? Okay. The beginning of this starts off just like your typical Bruno song, right? You know, like the kind of the high pitch stuff that he's kind of done over the years a little bit, tapped into a little bit. When it gets to that, and the feature verse was very good, I will admit, like, again, as I mentioned, the switch between the verses, or like his verse and the chorus, was actually really clean. But then you get to that screaming part, and then it switches, and it's like you're in a whole nother song pretty much, it felt like, almost. Things just sound so much crisper now. Like, he's definitely mastered his sound. It starts to it feels that way anyway. Yeah, man. Wow. Okay. Shout out to Bruno, man. Such a good song. Such a good song. I'm very excited to see what the rest of the EP has to hold. If the rest of the EP kind of holds in store what that song, you know, brought to us here, that's going to be a good one. That will definitely be one to tap into. So, big shouts out to Bruno, man. Great song. Shouts out to everybody in the community as well. Even if you're doing your thing kind of in the background and you're just working and kind of living your life and whatnot, shouts out to you, man. With that being said, man, good song. I'm probably gonna listen to it again when I shut the camera off here. Good song by Bruno, man. Thanks everybody for watching. This is your boy. Peace out. Have a great day. Have a great week. Have a great month. I'll see you next time.